Hey y'all, just a quick disclaimer before you go and watch this. I recorded this video way back. It was like way back in on 26th August 2025. So that was like what? It's January now, so it's like 6 months ago. So the reason being as to why it took me like 6 months to be able to finally upload this video was because I procrastinated way too long on the editing of this video, and reasons being because I didn't like the way I sounded. Like at some point at the very end of this video, you will hear my voice sounding really annoying because I had a sore throat at that point, so I'll sound really weird. And I also hated my microphone quality and the camera quality, and to sum it up, everything was horrible in this video. But I figured that, hey, I went through all those trouble of recording it, might as well just upload it and okay, bye. Oh, and also, if I ever said that there will be a time lapse at the end of this video, do not, and I say do not believe her. She's a liar. She's a big liar. There will be no time lapse. Okay, bye. Happy watching.
Hey gang, how you doing? I hope you're doing good because I'm not doing good.
Sit up straight.
Okay, so I know I haven't made lots of videos lately, and I apologize for that. The last time we talked to each other, I think a few months ago. It was during that time I showed you my journals, was it? It was this book. I was showing you my journal and stuff. Was it an interesting video? I'm not sure. I hope it was interesting. Speaking of, there's a lot more things that I haven't been able to show you from this book. The video was supposed to be longer than it was supposed to be. Yeah, the video was supposed to be a lot longer because there's a lot more in this book that I haven't showed you. However, during the time I was editing that video, I got a little bit lazy, mayhaps, because it has been... I'm still recording. Am I recording? I'm still recording. Yeah. The duration between the time it was recorded and the time it has been finished edited was a long time. It took me like almost 6 months for me to edit that video. Not because it was hard to edit. No, it was supposed to take me at the very least 3 weeks and then I'm done. But it's just that I'm a procrastinator. Almost everyone are procrastinators, but I'm a hardcore procrastinator. It took me almost a year for me to get done with that video because I was so lazy on editing it. It's just a video. It wasn't much. And yet I was so lazy on editing it. Apart from editing it, there was also the problem on I did not have enough storage and all that. And then there were some problems with CapCut and all that. So yeah, there's a few clips that haven't been used yet. I was planning on using it, but this morning when I checked it again, it was gone. I accidentally deleted everything. It's gone. I can't do anything about it anymore. Anyway, I wasn't planning on making this video. I wasn't planning on making any videos. I was planning on making videos. What I meant was I was planning on making videos, but I wasn't planning on making it today. Do you know what happened today? So yeah, that was my day. Those are the things that happened during these past few months. Speaking of making videos, I had a lot of video. I was planning on downloading Randonautica, and if I had a car, I would go to random places using that Randonaut. I bring a friend with me. I won't go there alone. I would bring a friend with me to accompany me. But then eventually I found out that the app requires you to pay for it. I'm not exactly a cheapskate, but you know, even if I paid for the website, I don't think I'd be going. I don't even think I'd be able to do that. It's very dangerous. I've seen people do Rent-A-Not, and it's very dangerous. So maybe I shouldn't do it. In my hometown, I had a few friends who made explorations in abandoned hotels at night, all by themselves in a group. All they had were spirit prayers and flashlights, and that's all they had. And you know, that was like years ago. That was back in high school, right after we graduated, I think. It was during we graduated or back when we were 16, and I remember being so jealous of them. Speaking of hometown, I really miss my hometown. Moving on. Apart from, you know, Rent-A-Notting, I was planning on making other videos. I've played a few games, such as there was this one called The Moth Inside Us, I think. I've played The Moth Inside Us and Inside of Us. And I've also played Peggy's Post, I think. I think it was called Peggy's Post. The Moth Inside of Us. The Moth Inside Us? The moth within us. So I've played those two games, and I've had its clips ready. I looked so pretty with my makeup on.
I am sitting on the floor.
I look so good.
I'm about to summon a demon.
But as soon as I checked on the footage back, there were a lot of problems that I really didn't like. My microphone was really bad, and then some other of them was like footage of the gameplay itself crashed. It was lagging a lot, which was very confusing because during the time I was recording my screen, it looked fine, but by the time I checked it back, it was lagging horribly. It couldn't even be used at all. It couldn't be salvaged at all. So I ended up not using those two videos, but I do have the clips, and I have made a few edits instead. So yeah, I wanted to go urban exploring, and I also wanted to post a couple of video gameplays, which I ended up never using. Apart from that, I was also planning on making a video essay. There was one video. I've had all the scripts ready. I knew I had a vision of what it should have looked like. It was just me rambling about how to, you know, become better in speeches. It was like a Tom Scott styled, you know, those Tom Scott videos back in the day where he had this green screen ready. He just talk about anything he wants. I wanted to make those kinds of videos, but number one, I had no cameraman because instead of making it in front of a green screen or something, I was planning on making it in a field of grass. So, you know, I had nobody to help me. And number two, I'm shy. I don't want to go out. And also recently I got into some petty TikTok arguments with some teenagers. It was nothing much. It's just also I made some websites. I've been learning on how to make websites these past few months, mainly because I wanted to post my projects here and there, you know, make a portfolio out of that. I won't exactly use it as a portfolio, but you know, it's fun to have your own website. I made it using Canva because that's all I could do. But you know, it ended up being cute and all that. I'll be updating it regularly. So I was also planning on making a video about that. I was about to make a separate video. You know, do you know Will is a cool guy? Wait, I don't think his name is Will. Elliot is a cool guy. Do you know that guy? Yeah, so sometimes he make video about his projects, like learning how to in 50 days or something. I forgot. So I was planning on making a video such as that, taking inspirations from him. But eventually I got lazy. I got really lazy on recording all the events, so I just, you know what? I'm just gonna tell people I made some websites and that's it. And inside those websites were updates about my projects and all that. And one of those is a animation series that I was planning on making. I got lazy and forgot about it, but you know, it's still a passion project of mine. I started it back when I was a child. I was 13, I think. I made it when I was 13. I'm 20 now. So, you know, it's been years. It's been a decade since that passed on. Oh yeah, did you know my panda died? I'm pretty sure you've seen him in some of my videos. Yeah, this panda plushie, it died. And I was planning on making a funeral video for it, but I forgot about that too. So what happened was my mom was cleaning the house. And I don't know how, but she got it on fire. My panda died in a fire by accident. So, you know, this is all that's left. This is all I had. This is all I had. How do you feel about the death of Panda?
I mean, she said, oh man, the building is on fire.
Yeah, thank you. So anyway, I was planning, I've been saying that a lot. I was planning. All bark, no talk. Wait, all bark, no bite. First try. So I'm gonna end. I was planning. Oh my God, bro. I was planning on ending the video with a time lapse of me painting.
Liar!
But before I go and do that, I'm gonna show you my new journal. I have a new journal. I have 2 books now. I have more than 2 books, but you know, these are my 2 favorites at the moment. I'm gonna show you a little bit of them. I like using my phones as a microphone instead. You know what I'm saying? It's much handier. You can hold it. I might buy an actual microphone at some point, but you know. So you know, you've already seen this one. There's not much I can talk about them, but I think there's a few pages that I haven't shown you. And then there's this. It's really fun. You can do it like that. You know, there's something. This is just a diary thing that I didn't want anyone to read because I hate it. So I made it into a little phone book, and I slide it in there. And then there's this. There's mailbox, and then you can pull off the mail. And then you can see these things. Ain't that cute? I think it's cute. And then there's this. It's a list of my video ideas. But you know, I don't think I'll be able to do any of these, especially the render knotting. And then I think that's it. I think that's the only important things I want to show you. Oh, and then yeah, I think that's it. Okay, moving on. Oh wait, I haven't shown you this. Ain't she cute? Her name is Amya. This is my new book. I bought it. I was planning on buying this book, but for some reason I didn't find it in the same bookstore, so I settled for this one. At first I didn't like it because it had a, you know, those book sleeves cover. Eventually I found out it's just a cover, it's just a sleeve cover, and I took it off and I saw that it has stitched spines, and I really love books with those kind of spines. So as you get in there, you'll immediately see we're being greeted by a chibi version of me. You could see this in my video outros. It's just me. It's literally me. And then you can see this page over there. It's really cute. It's in the bag. If you remember this bag, I think I've shown you this before. Yeah, I transferred it to this page and I upgraded the bag so it looks like this now. Ain't that cute? And then there's a letter from my friend. She wrote it for me for Christmas, which is weird because I don't even celebrate Christmas considering my religion, but I appreciate it. It looks cute, so I put it in here. And then there's this a little notes about the new book, and then you turn the page and you'll see the coolest thing ever. It's a little comic strip I made back when I was still in school. I really like it. It was based on a Reddit post. If I don't know if you ever read it, but there's a Reddit post going around where someone made a fictional headcanon about hell, and there was this guy. He went to the gates or something, and in this fictional story, apparently you can choose where you want to go. So most people chose to go to heaven. They got to heaven right away, but this guy in particular chose to be in hell for some reason. And then the train conductor or something was shocked about it. But you know, he went to hell, he knocked on the door, and then the Lord demon himself opened the door. I think he was Behemoth. I think it was Baal, Behemoth. He opened the door and saw this guy and was mildly surprised, like, why are you in here? The hell hasn't had any visitors in years. So yeah, I made a comic based on that because I wanted to visualize how it will look like. And then in here you can see, and here's a strip of my OCs for another animation series. I won't really talk much about it because I'm planning on making it a secret. I will eventually tell you about it, but you know, for now that's the only thing I can show you. And then there's more collages of my OCs, but I haven't had the time to glue them on. So yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna end our journal tour in here. And then here's the time lapse. Bam!
Hello, it's me again. So there's no time lapse. I lied. Do not. I warned you. Do not believe me when I said there will be a time lapse. There won't be a time lapse because I recorded the time lapse and I figured that I looked so bad in there and the time lapse looked so boring and it was too long and so I scrapped the whole idea. Anyway, go watch other videos. Bye.